Hello everybody, Chase here, and welcome back to another Ace Gaming video. Here we are back again with Terminator Resistance, and we are on part 7. So we last left off, well, we destroyed the infiltrator that was going after Jacob Rivers. So we now have a hold of that, and also its plasma weapon. So here we go, without further ado, let's begin.
There was no doubt anymore. Skynet had created a cybernetic organism. It was designed to blur the line between a man and a machine. People started to think that there were Terminators amongst us, wolves in sheep's clothes. Some of us left, even though we hadn't seen any other infiltrators yet. Or at least, we didn't think we had. And that fear of not knowing was what turned the tide of this war. That night, Skynet won.
Well, in a way they did.
I still have to run some tests, so for now I would say no.
We need some more time,
I
Connor.
know you don't want to hear this, Commander, but if there's one person who can help us, it's Dr. Mack.
Mac. We don't even know if he's alive.
He is. He's in the Hollywood Hills. We knew a time would come when we'd need him again, so we've kept an eye on him.
Wait. You've been watching him without telling me?
Let your emotions cloud your judgment before, Commander. That's why I decided that Mack's whereabouts were no longer
This is
your
bullshit.
concern.
He can't just magically fix all of our problems. He's a man, not a god. A man that
That's
makes
enough,
mistakes.
Commander.
You know what happened last time. He's the reason Perry's
I
dead.
said that's enough. Sergeant Rivers?
Yes, sir.
TechCom believes
First
that
appearance,
this
John
mark
Connor.
is used as a badge of honor. A sign that we're doing something right. We wear it proudly. And knowing you're wearing such a badge, Rivers, is all I need to trust you with handling this mission. Commander Barron will fill you in on the details. Good luck, soldier. Over and out.
Looks like you're going to Hollywood Hills. Dr. Edwin Mack is the one who taught us how to use Skynet's weapons, so there's a chance he can do it again. Take him that second-generation plasma rifle and see if he's able to reprogram it. If we want to use Skynet's weapons, we need to bypass their encryption lockouts.
How will I find him?
He's obsessed with surveillance. So when you get there, look for any cameras, biometric sensors, or any other tech stuff. He should be around. That's it.
Sure, let's trust someone who gets called Dr. Death. That won't bite us in the ass. In the meantime, I'll see what I can learn from the new CPU we acquired from that infiltrator. This could be the breakthrough that we've all been waiting for. I need to concentrate, so please don't disturb me.
What do you need?
Anything I should know about Dr. Mack before I leave?
Only that he can't be trusted and he's highly manipulative. So you need to stay cautious.
Was Mack the one whose drone you smashed?
Yes. Yes, it was. I've never told this to anyone, but before I met Mac and Perry, I was wandering alone. Didn't have a map, so I drew one myself. The first people I came across were two guys, old enough to remember Judgment Day. We camped out together. They gave me advice, we shared some stories. Sounds nice, right?
See, there are still good people out there.
They weren't good. Although, not cutting my throat in my sleep makes them more or less gentlemen. When I woke up, all my things were gone, including my map. There I was, lost in the desert. Thirst and hunger. I knew I was gonna die. I passed out with my face in the sand. But next thing, I was lying in a bed, bathed and wearing clean clothes.
You're lucky someone found you.
Someone did find me. Too bad it was Skynet. Through the window, I saw thousands of Terminators. First, I thought it was a work camp. But it was something else. A Skynet research facility. They kept me alive, but I didn't know why. I thought I was the only human there. But after a while, someone came into my cell. A man. Well-dressed, clean-shaven. You want to take a guess who that was?
One of those guys who robbed you?
No. He was a traitor to his race. Bastard was selling every piece of knowledge the machines didn't have. In return, they gave him everything he wanted. When he was done stuffing his face with food, he had another request. He wanted a whore. It lasted months, until I got to wrap a towel around his neck and make his eyes pop.
Whoa.
You don't want to see people for what they really are. I've seen their true face. That traitor, those two guys in the desert, Mac, they all showed it to me. It's not pretty. The truth is, the only reason I fight for the Resistance is because I despise people just a little less than the machines.
Okay, really dark, but honestly, I don't remember her saying that the first time I played this through. I think that's a new quote I heard from her. Wow. I don't remember that at all.
Jacob, do you have a minute?
Of course.
Hey,
I've
Aaron.
heard that you're going to Hollywood Hills. Well, with Baron yelling like that, the whole shelter heard. He wanted me to tell you if I needed anything, so here it is. When you get to Hollywood Hills, could you stop by my old house? It's near the Griffith Park tennis courts. I wonder if Peter went there and left something for me. I know he'd be stupid to go there, since now it's behind the Annihilation line, but then again, he was always full of stupid ideas.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Look at him. He never talks to anyone. He just sits there. I bet he's one of...
Why do you think Skynet doesn't have their plans in this?
Everyone's leaving. I think we should as well.
Yeah, but where to?
Is this it? Nope, that's not it. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the room where... Oh, yeah. Ryan's in here. Let's talk with him.
Jacob,
What's the situation like in the shelter?
not that great. People are getting nervous. A lot have already left, and even more plan to leave. Even Mark and Laura saw him packing earlier.
And what about you?
Just the thought of running again's making me sick. Must be getting old. Plus, we got everything we could need right here. Where else would I go? Besides, I have faith that Baron would never let anything happen to this place. She's way too uptight about security.
Say the least.
What happened after you started your camp?
Honestly, not that much. At least not in the beginning. When we gave up on the idea of getting in touch with anyone, we just tried to adapt. Temperatures fell, we had to scavenge for food. All of a sudden, that became our life.
Didn't you try to reach home?
Some people did. Most of us were scared of what we'd find if we did get home, so we conveniently said we're stranded here anyways, and stayed. Well, I know how stupid it sounds, but we managed to have fun in our little commune. I still had my guitar with me. We talked a lot about how we're gonna be famous, because we're the only living band in the world.
What was your band's name?
Well, we were thinking about changing it to Survivors, but something similar was already taken.
Survivor.
We were just stupid kids, not realizing what was going on. We paid the price for it the first time we saw a tin can. I was tuning my guitar when I heard a strange noise. I found out later that it was a T-400. Must have heard me play. It didn't even have the decency to look scary. Maybe if it did, we wouldn't have just stood there when it started firing.
What did you do?
I froze.
Thanks.
I didn't run to help. I didn't scream. I didn't even move. I just stood there, like a coward. A tin can got Tucker with a single bullet. Bam, just like that. 7 other people died before we finally destroyed that thing. Ironically enough, I was the one who delivered the final blow. Safe to say, it was the beginning of a new era.
Yikes, that's pretty scary.
Earlier, you said that a new era started. What changed?
Well, for one thing, with Tucker dead, I became the new leader of the group. Something I never expected or wanted, for that matter.
Did everyone agree that you should be the new leader?
Not everyone. We had a huge fight about food, or where we should go next, and so on. Our group divided without Tucker to keep it together. I was terrified. I started to walk away like I was on autopilot. I don't know if I wanted to run away or to kill myself, but then something surreal happened. I found a metal door in the ground in the middle of nowhere. I was real unsure about what I might find under it, but what I did find was the aftermath of a massacre.
More Terminators?
That's exactly what I thought at first, but it turned out to be something even more scary. It looked like they decided to commit suicide. I couldn't understand it. To me, they had everything. Food, water. They even had a case of beer. So, I got shit-faced and started crying over my brother's death. But I realized something. I realized that I could maybe survive there.
Did you come back to tell everyone?
I did. After I buried the bodies outside, I returned to the camp with the good news. After that, we were all right. That night, I learned 2 things. Firstly, that it's okay to be scared. Secondly, that there are 2 sides to everybody. Ironically, me being a scaredy cat turned me into a good leader. And that's how I found that place, and that's what motivated me to help others. But Tucker, he was a leader from the start, but he had an ugly side too. He killed those who opposed him.
Whoa.
He was a real scumbag, but he was my brother. He made me want to be a good person for the both of us. A hangover wasn't a high price to pay for that lesson.
Wow. Alright. Oh, yeah, before I begin, I want to show you guys this with the boombox.
Don't be shy, Rivers. Turn up the volume.
Hey, you got it, Ryan. Hey, watch this.
See? I knew you'd like it.
God damn it! I thought I told you. I can't work with so much noise. I need absolute silence, so please stop that.
Here comes Alvin. Alvin, come on, dude. Quit killing the jams.
I swear I should just join Skynet!
Yeah, that's one of the funnier moments in the game. Oh, what the heck. One more time. Take that, Alvin.
Do you want me to beg? Okay, I'm begging!
Alright, that's enough of that. As funny as it is. Alright, Aaron went in here. Let's go this way. And, oh, there's Jennifer.
Jacob, I didn't see you there.
Where's Patrick?
He's getting ready. I'm taking him with me. I figure it's time for him to see what's out there.
Where are you going?
I'm going out scavenging. Don't worry. I'm past thinking about running away. Knowing how much you'd miss me made me not want to leave.
Is there something on your mind?
Actually, I have a secret to tell you. You've a fan. Patrick really looks up to you. It's good for him to have a role model. And I don't think he could have chosen better.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Are you kidding? It's the least I can do for helping us all this time. If you hadn't found us back in Pasadena, I don't know what would have happened. Well, actually I do. Exactly what the others said would happen. People were talking about the Annihilation Line months before it came. My father, of course, tried to turn it all into a joke.
But what did you think about it?
I didn't know what to think. Travelers would bring all sorts of gossip with them. But this kept coming back. When Patrick asked me if I was scared, I lied and said that I wasn't. You could feel the mood change at the house. The community my father tried to build started falling apart. Fewer and fewer people were coming by, and if they did, they weren't always friendly. We started to notice things going missing. Little things at first. People got nervous, and with time, it even got to my father.
What do you mean?
Well, for one thing, he stopped making jokes. It had never been as quiet at the house as it had been back then. After a while, my father changed the sign from welcome to beware. He put a lock on the door and started carrying a shotgun. I didn't even know he owned a gun. He always said he didn't believe in them. I wanted us to leave our house and run, but he didn't want to listen. Said it was the only place he could keep us safe. Thanks for letting me spill my guts like that.
Is everything okay? You seem far away.
Nothing can get past you, can it? I've been thinking about the day we met. I never told you how we really ended up there.
You can tell me anything.
I know I can. That's why you're the first person I'm telling this to. That day, loud hammering woke me up. When I came downstairs, I saw my father nailing the window shut. Through the crack, I saw them coming. Hundreds of metal heads and their red eyes. Even though they're just empty shells, I could feel the hate radiating from them.
What did you do?
I made Patrick stay upstairs and went back to talk to my father. We argued for a minute or two, and I tried to pull him away from the window. He pushed me away. I tried it again, but he shoved me. This time I fell. I didn't recognize him as he was reaching for his shotgun. He said, I shouldn't worry about the machines. They wouldn't hurt us. I don't even remember how. But the gun was already in my hands. I closed my eyes and went someplace else. Didn't even hear the shot. I didn't hear Patrick's steps either.
He saw you?
He did. He was staring at me like I was a stranger. He didn't scream or cry, he just stared. I threw the gun away, grabbed Patrick, and tried not to notice the hole in my father's unmoving chest. As we ran, I could hear them coming, so we found somewhere to hide. Then you came. I wanted to tell someone about all this, but I was afraid to.
Okay, so this is definitely Jennifer's dark moment.
I'm glad you did.
I am too. We talk a lot about how heartless the machines are. And I started to think that maybe I was too. I probably would have convinced myself of that if it wasn't for you keeping me sane. Thank you for everything. I never thought I would find a friend in times like these.
Alright, let's get a move on.
Is it true? They look human now?
Well, what's with the dogs? They've been like that ever since they brought that thing in.
Okay, the dogs' barks were kind of out of sync with it, but I'll take it. Oh, and by the way, just a quick side note for those of you who are planning on playing this game later in order, I should give you a heads up that around the point the infiltrator is captured, is about the point in time when the Annihilation Line DLC campaign starts. So just a heads up, if you want to play the whole story in actual sequential order, at the point you kill the infiltrator, I would probably go to the Annihilation Line DLC there, finish that, and then continue this. So just a quick heads up for those of you that want to do that. Alright, we are moving on to Hollywood Hills.
Jacob, are you receiving me?
You're alive.
This guy again.
Do whatever it takes to get everyone out of that shelter. Do you understand? They're not safe there.
What? Why? God damn it! What does he mean? Get everyone out of the shelter?
He means get everyone out of the shelter, Rivers. It's that simple. Get some ammo. Hope there's something good in here. There we go. Don't want to carry a shotgun. I don't normally use them. Oh, there's a security camera.
Dr. Mack! Is that you? The Resistance needs your help. Mack! It would be a shame to lose that camera.
Now, why would you do that?
Because we don't have time for this. Come out here. Skynet has developed a new Terminator model, the Infiltrator.
You've seen one already?
We've captured one, and we need your help. Are you there?
How do I know you're not an infiltrator? You've seen them. You know how incredibly lifelike they are, so you should understand my concerns. Head up that hill. If you want me to help you, you have to take a test for me.
Test?
Yes, to determine whether you're a Terminator or not. And be careful, I'm watching you.
Yeah, understandable precautions given the circumstances. Alright. Oh, actually, I already do have a shotgun. Oh well. Oh, hello! Spider Scouts. Here comes one. Boom! Headshot. Or eye shot, whatever you call it. Boom!
Oh, they're actually trying to fight you? Very clever way to make me think that you're not one of them. Unfortunately for you, I'm not that easily fooled.
This tree is terrible cover. Whoa! Flamethrower! Yeah, you can use the rifle on this one. There we go. Yep, he's down. Moving on. Oh, silverfish. Easy peasy. Let's get some ammo. Hopefully get some ammo out of here. Okay, I don't need any violet bullets yet, but red weapons
We
are
don't
good.
have time for any of this. Just tell me where you are. I am not a robot.
Living tissue would make you a cybernetic organism, not a robot. Words have meaning. Conversations that...
Oops, I cut out the conversation there.
a lot easier if we all just trusted each other and understood the deeper meaning of what we said. Keep that in mind during this test.
And, oh, I got an upgrade point to use. Let's use that quick. A low on crafting. Let's do that.
This mansion is filled with Terminators. They've been trying to find me for a while now, all 8 of them. Well, I guess with you in there, that makes it 9.
On that note, let's see what we get. Yeah, I definitely want to craft some of these. Craft some more of these too. And of course, pipe bombs. I think I'll have one left. Yeah, boom, we now have pipe bombs. Alright, here we go. Type magazine. Will we ever appreciate art created by a machine? If you are a frequent visitor to the Los Angeles Modern Art Museum, chances are you have seen its works. It no longer needs me, said Wisher. Huh. I don't remember hearing about that machine in the Terminator canon. Alright, I can pick up laser traps now. They'll come in handy for loot later. Give me that trap. I could use those. That's right, I don't have any, what are they called? Yeah, I don't have any, termination knives, I don't think. Let me just double check. Can't really see everything there, but scrolling through it, yep, got nothing. Well, no termination knives, anyway. I'm not sure if I remember where it is, but somewhere in here there should be a ventilation shaft. Uh-oh. Ah, here it is. Let's see if this works. I'm not sure if I've ever used one of these before. Boom! Uh-oh, but it drew a lot of attention. Yeah, they're looking for me, alright. Just try to find a way to get them moving over here. That might help me get around them. That trap might, and another one of those traps might just be the way to do it. Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh, there's our trap. Wait, detected? I think they're distracted enough. It's time to move. Oh, or not!
Too bad there's no water in that pool. I'd have you jump in and see if you float. Wait, that's a different test.
Well, it didn't quite work the way I planned it, but I'm out alive. Traps are useful for taking out Terminators, but
Get on that stage, quick.
not always the best diversion. I'm so glad I'm not a real member of the Resistance. I definitely would have been dead right there.
Good.
Oh, this is funny.
Now wait here for a moment.
My patience is wearing thin. Why am I even here?
Here? On the stage, you mean? Because I wanted you to recite a poem. That's right. That's why I got you on this stage, to invoke the fear of public speaking in you. This will allow me to check your emotional response. Very important in these sort of tests. So, if you could go ahead and recite a poem.
No, what the heck, because it's funny.
In the shadows where we live, searching for compassion.
Oh, you're actually doing it? I wasn't really expecting that. So, you've been taught to obey orders. I see. Oh, now wait. Be quiet. They regularly patrol this area. Don't let them see you.
So you know I'm not a Terminator.
Of course I do. They are way better shots than you.
Then why are you making me do all this?
Because I want you to grab something for me before I help you. Turn left when you leave the theater. There you'll find a plane crash site. My spider scout should be stuck somewhere around. Just grab it and bring it back to me in one piece.
Why not just have Baron grab it?
Took over this place. I could do something about that.
Okay, I barely dodged those silverfish. Take over that turret. Down we go. Should be an easy hack. Or medium hack, that is. There we go. Boom. Uh-oh. Jump! Oops. I only got the spider scout.
I've got it.
Good job. I'm in my vault in one of the buildings up the street. Meet me there.
Oh yeah, I want to make sure I do my side quest before I do anything else here. Aaron's husband. Let's see, what are the maps here? There's the outpost, and that one's Aaron's husband. Let's go to the outpost first. Oh! Whoa! Yet another close call already. I gotta be more careful around here. Silverfish again. With leaves. Ha! Uh-oh. Drones. Okay, they're gone. Now deal with the gun turret. Hacked.
That looks like the place Aaron talked about.
Well, looks like I'm doing Aaron's husband quests first. Alright, let's get moving. Get some of those couple Terminators in here. Oh, T-20. This is a little different. Oh. The turret has engaged the drones. Question is, where are the stairs? Not over here. Shows some silverfish back there. Alright. It's... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is a bit of a tight spot here. Well, this is what's known as being in a tight spot. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. There's gotta be steps somewhere around here. But where? Aha! There they are. Gotta get out there before he turns around. There's a notebook here. Aha! Dear Aaron, unable to find you, so I am leaving this letter here. I hope that one day you will return home and find it. I do not want to leave any details, as they may still be looking for us. I left instructions for you in my old locker. I hid it where I used to work before the war. Your loving husband, Peter.
Locker? Where would I find a locker nearby?
About to find out. Let's see. Here. Okay, so yeah, that's there, and then there's the outpost. What's the outpost? What have I been going for? And oh my gosh, yeah, actually I am currently now out of time for this episode. So, okay, so when we come back next time, we will continue both our quest to find try to find Aaron's husband, as well as destroying the Skynet outpost and taking the weapon to Dr. Mech. So, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Chase from Ace Gaming, and as always, I will see you next time. Bye-bye!